Hello, I was recently asked how to remove lens flares or infrared hotspots from photos, and I'm just going to show you how I do it in my old Photoshop version. I do this manually, I'm not using RE stuff, so I can just show you now. I just see that the problem is mostly here on the ground and in the sky, and there's another one here on the building. And if you look closer, sometimes you find even more. So the first thing I do is just I sample the color from a neutral area which is not affected. So let's say this here. And I go to the brush tool, put it to color mode, and we just remove the color of the place. And you can see it's already disappearing quite well here. You can do the same here on the building. We sample the color from the wall, but there's another flare here. See, it's slightly blue. So we do this maybe from here and try to remove the color here. It's of course destructive and eliminating more color than we want, but it's always better to remove it completely, I think, than just leave it in. Yeah, you can also do this with a mask to make it more accurate. Yeah, the sky here is so bright that it won't help to just change the color. It doesn't do much. So we have to clone it out. And yeah, but for now, let's just stick with this one and also correct that one. I just make another copy here. Go to curves adjustment and try to have this brightness level the same like on the outside here. So we just go down, let's say, until here. And okay, now I use a round circle tool to find that area, smoothen the edge, use a mask. So you see it's already darkening. That's of course it's too much, so we can play with the opacity of the layer. So this is bringing the outer circle more to what I want. And now we can make a copy of this and just put a new layer mask in the smaller circle, which is even brighter. Say like this. Yeah. Okay, that was not very accurate, so I have to do the mask again. Just use the lasso tool. Oops. Okay. Now we get some kind of reddish color here, so I put this layer to luminosity mode. It's just darkening without changing the color. That's already better. And for simple reasons, I just merge all the layers now so you can easily see what I'm doing. Now you can start removing the edge of this circle. You can also use the dodge and burn tool manually on middle tones to eliminate this a little bit more. And this is too bright too. I try to bring it down a bit. Now the edge of the lens flare is quite visible, so yeah, I just clone that out. It's not perfect, but depending on your image, you can sometimes hide it entirely. And if your ground is dirty like here, it's not so visible anyway. So yeah, this is not perfect, of course. Now this one, I tried to clone out too. That's already good. If you don't know there was a lens flare here, I think it's not visible anymore. Now the building. I think I use the dodge burn tool here on middle tones and just burn it down a bit. So it's around the same brightness level as the rest of the building. And then use the clone tool again to remove the edges. Let's see. That's not so easy on this case, but we don't make it perfect, we just make it a little bit less visible. So just hiding this a little bit. Okay, so this is not a perfect solution, but it's very easy to do, I think. If you now look at the before and after, it's already much better. So I think if you don't have a complicated texture like here, it's very easy, especially in the sky. And I think the most important part is really to remove the color. Like here I forgot a little bit of the blue color. Once the color is gone or neutralized, the flare is not so strong anymore. It's a bit too strong here. Yeah, that's about it.